This is Lab 2 Homework 2. This is Part 3. I am about to continue and wrap up with this lab. Once you have the execution of something that you store into the memory, we need to get it out of the memory and display it to the screen right now. So this is Part F that I want to have you look at. Part F, okay, and it parallels, pretty much what the problem's having you do. It says write a C++ statement that output the values of n of number 1, number 2, number 3, and average. So to get it out, if you recall, we had to use, in the hello world, we used the cout, right? And we need to tell it what's in the memory. In this case, I'm going to call this thing num1 is equal to, in a string, you notice I put it in quotes, and that's going to have another insertion extractor with this thing, and I want to put num1, okay, in here, and then I'm going to do inline, okay, semicolon. So let's do that for all three numbers that we have, and then we output the average of this thing. So you notice how I need to do this because I'm on time right now and I just can't afford to type. So what I've done is I'm going to come in, just change some of these. If you notice all the identifiers that I put in here, they are no longer in the cout, and this is average. I'm going to call this thing average, okay? Is that, and I'm going to give that as average, okay? Inline, cool. So just to confirm with what you're looking at, this is what we currently have right now. Just to reiterate, declaration, the data type is an int. All these are int variables. We assign a particular value from the right hand side to the left hand side. Doing some sort of mathematical calculation assigns the right to the left as the average. We output the content to the screen with it. So if you look at this right now, the asterisk is on the main.cpp. Control S saves it. Control F5, okay, would actually compile it. Okay. Now let me just maximize this a little bit, good. You can see this a little bit. I hope, can you all see that? Okay. So this is what I'm talking about. This is the output. Remember what I'm talking about is once you have this output, we need to actually take a screenshot of this thing. So let me have the notepad up here as well, so we can see this. What was that command again? We're going to do what? Control plus Alt plus the print screen button. These keys, three keys at the same time, will do what? It will take the snapshot of this. Control Alt print screen. Okay, Control print screen. Okay, is what I've done. Control F5. Control plus S is to save. Control plus F5 to compile. Okay, so these are the helpful keys that you need to know as we move along in this. Okay, let me just drop this down here, minimize this right now, and let me come back here and I will Control F5, and this is what I need to take a screenshot of this. So Control F that. Okay, so I took a screenshot of this. I need to fire up Microsoft Word in here. I like for you to use Word. The reason is I can actually, again, make sure you put your heading and your names and all the stuff like you were turning in an English paper and everything, like, so if I don't lose your paper with it. So this is your name, your course, and a CUSC 1436, your section 8100 or whatever section you have, I don't know, that you're in. And please tell me what exercise this is. This is chapter 2, number 3. Okay, and we align this thing to the left hand side, and we're going to take Control V to paste it. This is what I'm talking about. So we're going to take this thing, file, save as. We're going to put this inside where? Our local directory where we had our file. If you remember, this is Lab 2. Here's the problem, and I'm going to put it right here. I'm going to call this thing output, so our screenshot. Okay, and I want to say kabam. Okay, so that's it. Right now, that's all. I'm going to stop right here.